Somewhere off the coast of Savannah, Georgia, buried under the Atlantic Ocean, lies a 3.5-ton hydrogen bomb, loaded, armed, and the U.S. Air Force has known exactly where it is for over 60 years. They just decided to leave it there. This is not fiction. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a declassified American military disaster. And almost nobody knows it happened. The year is 1958. The Cold War is at its most paranoid peak. The United States Air Force runs a program called Chrome Dome. Nuclear-armed B-47 and B-52 bombers flying 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, around the clock. The logic was simple and terrifying. If Soviet missiles were ever launched toward America, these bombers needed to already be in the air, ready to retaliate within minutes, which meant at any given moment. Dozens of fully armed hydrogen bombs were airborne over American cities, American coastlines, and American families who had absolutely no idea. It was the most dangerous routine operation in military history. And on the night of February 5th, 1958, it went catastrophically wrong. February 5th, 1958, 2 a.m., a B-47 bomber carrying a Mark 15 hydrogen bomb, a weapon 100 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima, is on a training mission off the coast of Georgia. Then, out of the darkness, another aircraft appears. An F-86 fighter jet, on a routine intercept exercise, misjudges its approach. The collision is instant. The F-86 clips the bomber's wing. The fighter pilot barely ejects in time. The B-47, heavily damaged, begins struggling to stay airborne. The pilot, Major Howard Richardson, faces an impossible decision. The bomb on board weighs 7,600 pounds. The aircraft is crippled. If he attempts an emergency landing, a crash could detonate the weapon over a populated area. So Major Richardson makes a call that will haunt the U.S. military for decades. He radios for permission to drop the bomb into the ocean, and permission is granted. The bomb sank somewhere in Wassaw Sound, a shallow tidal area just off Tybee Island near Savannah. The Air Force immediately launched a search operation. Divers, sonar equipment, weeks of searching, and they found nothing. After 9 weeks, the search was officially called off. But here's what the military told the public. The bomb was unarmed, safe, no risk. Don't worry. What they did not tell the public was this. The bomb contained a capsule of highly enriched uranium and a conventional explosive trigger. Even without a full nuclear detonation, a conventional explosion could scatter radioactive material across Savannah, Georgia, and the surrounding coastline. A dirty bomb scenario, and they knew it. Declassified documents obtained decades later revealed that military officials internally assessed the bomb as posing, quote, a serious hazard to the surrounding area. They chose to say nothing because admitting the full truth would have caused mass panic. And, more importantly to them, it would have ended the Chrome Dome program entirely. Decades passed. The bomb stayed on the ocean floor. In 2004, a retired Air Force colonel named Derek Duke claimed he had used a Geiger counter near Wassaw Sound and detected elevated radiation levels. The story briefly made national news and then disappeared. In 2001, the U.S. Air Force officially stated that recovering the bomb would cost more than it was worth and pose more risk than simply leaving it. The bomb, they concluded, should stay where it is forever. Today, people swim, fish, and boat in those waters every summer. The city of Savannah, one of Georgia's most beloved tourist destinations, sits less than 15 miles away. And beneath the tidal mud of Wassaw Sound, a hydrogen bomb with enough destructive power to level a major city is still there, corroding, slowly, waiting. The Tybee Island bomb is not the only one. The U.S. military has a term for nuclear weapons that have been lost and never recovered. They call them broken arrows. There have been at least 32 confirmed broken arrow incidents in American history. At least 6 nuclear weapons are still missing, sitting somewhere on the ocean floor, or buried in a foreign field, or rusting in a swamp. The Tybee Island bomb is just the one we know most about, and still, nothing has been done. If this story kept you up at night, it should. Subscribe, because every week we find another chapter of history they buried. And share this video, because some secrets are too dangerous to stay secret.